Hey everyone, this is Driflooney. Welcome back to more of this Let's Play Dobutsu no Mori Season 2. The diaries have been starting to get pretty well done. But who's going to win the Tug of War race in the later episode? Will it be the Purples or the Jocks? We'll have to find out now. Week 2, April 14th, 2024. The goose is loose. Looks like we had another chicken besides Egbert, and he looks like a real chicken to me, even though he does have a name called Goose, which I really am shocked. Maybe he looks white, and gooses are supposed to be white, so why would they give him a name Goose anyway? I have no idea. Next, I actually had to go on a favor to Goose by talking to Pearl to see if she actually has this thing going around. Well, Pearl actually gave it to Chow, so I'll go to Chow. At Chow's place, he did say that he was going to talk to me about something, but all I ever wanted to talk about is the wanting I have to pick up this item that Goose is wanting. So, Chow actually has it. Oh, Chow. When will you ever see your soulmate Pinky anyways? You're only living in my town anyways, in Meme Town. And Meme Town is only for Britain to even have any romantic relationships. Except for Poncho and Pearl. I hope there's not gonna be any relationships between girls. Otherwise, they will cause some lesbian kind of format. Oh man. So I actually had a relationship with Poncho, but I found out that Tabby actually started making Goose angry. Maybe they just had a fight or something, or is that probably that Tabby is really wanting to cook chicken stew, and Goose really hates it. I couldn't even help but wonder, is it really true enough to have a goose stew instead of a chicken stew, even though his name is Goose? Nobody knows, and I don't care. So, anyways, I gave Goose the item that he was wanting to request to get back from Chow, and my scalp started itching, by the way, because all the fleas are coming into my brain skulls. Oh, those two are not gonna be good friends, by the way. Thought this would be a bad romance. Well, I had no other choice. But I'm gonna have to talk to Tabby about this. Tabby, if you're even listening, why did you even make Goose angry? I want to make him to chicken stew and eat his flesh. Oh. After a little while, I found out that Maple was sleeping in the rain. Why is Maple sleeping in the rain? Bears can't sleep in rain. I had to go wake her up. Oh boy. Why would a bear actually sleep in the rain? Take your vitamin C, he says. It wouldn't even help you go in the rain if you take your vitamin C. I have to ask myself, why is vitamin C so important? It's not so important if I actually took my vitamin C and this happens. Sudden hallucinations, passing out, and even just falling asleep at this sudden treatment. Well, and I had company over to even explain it to exactly what was going on. And the company really didn't even want my advice on why do bears sleep inside rather than in caves. Is it because Maple is special? Or is it because the developers just made a weird choice? Nobody knows why bears would sleep outside. Well, I had to visit with Wendell today, but I didn't even have a fishing rod. So, I couldn't even give him any fish, which is very disappointing. He was actually the wallpaper salesman who was very hungry. And why would a walrus end up going inside in the rain anyways, without an umbrella? Is it because he's special? Or is it because he never catched pneumonia in his life? I really know what I could have wanted. I actually would have thought that out myself, but certainly you always have to take your vitamin C before you go outside in the rain. And I got myself 10,000. I must have been lucky again. I would always catch 10,000 at this kind of money rate. 10,000. What luck. For me, I guess. Well, I talked to Goose again, and he seems to be very more confounded about his relationship with Tabby. I wouldn't expect Tabby and Goose together, but they were just meant to be friends, even though Tabby made him angry. Maybe because he didn't even like the chicken fried joke. Oh well, it's a memory at least. Then I talked to Tabby, and she asked me what my actual blood type is. I chose randomly because I didn't even know what my blood type was. So, she asked what my birthday was, and I had to answer this. My birthday is in September 18th, 1998, was the day I was born, and the year I was born, my birth date. I must have been lucky to stay on the side of the road. Even though I look 25, even though I look so young, I wish I could have shown you a picture of me. April 15th, 2024. To Bob or not to Bob. Today I got a new relationship outside of Poncho, which is actually the best cat in the whole game, known to be his own popularity, and he was the first amiibo to come out on the exact same time as January 1st. He must have been a very lucky cat. But January 1st is probably the best thing he ever did for his own life when he was born on New Year's Day. Oh, Bob, Bob, Bob. One day you'll soon be a builder, because you actually had your own Play-Doh room as a playroom. Look at this. It's all cluttered in colors, and you did a very good job designing it. Can we build it? Yes, we can. Also the N64 logo, by the way. Oh, Bob. Well, I had to go talk to Octavian, by the way, since he did move inside Octavian's place anyway. And boy, moving into this area really makes me feel kind of happy. Especially for most people. But I'm only sure that cluttering up as something like this would only just make it feel like a real situation. But most of the situations I ever dealt with are mistakes. Sort of. Well, I had to talk to Tabby about this again, and made sure she wasn't going on a fight with me like last time. She didn't even recognize me. But being a murderous cat, I wondered, what is she ever gonna do with the bloodstains on her shirt? Is she gonna kill someone or something? Why would she ever have this? Like in Slim Kirby's playthrough where Weber is the murderous duck and Tabby is a murderous cat. They have some kind of strange relationship between each other. Now that I'm back at the house, I decided to put in some music in there. Like I said, putting music in there really makes me feel kind of happy. I put music in the radio, and it started to play KK Techno Pop, which is also my boyfriend Gamer Cube's favorite song. Oh yes, Gamer Cube. Always had the memories ever since you started moving into my Animal Force playthrough. The first season, by the way, when I actually fell in love with you. Oh, the good memories. I remember those memories, by the way, when I danced into it, and I never stopped dancing. Love GamerCube, everybody. April 16th, 2024. Shopping at Nook Mart. Well, Nook Mart has been open, and boy, Tom Nook got himself a new apron. Basically, he wanted to go on to the expiring by Walmart, that he really should have made his own Walmart, by the way, but Nook Mart sounds like a better choice. I couldn't even help but wonder, is Walmart and Nook Mart supposed to be the same thing, or is it different? Nobody knows, by the way. Well, it's about time a new situation was gonna happen to donate 7,500 bells. Well, I got it in. Pelly was very happy to see me. Sometimes. But, where was Pete when you need him? I paid my loan again, and this loan is definitely going to be the best out there. Hopefully. I decided to make my own decision, whether I get a basement or my house expansion. I had to tell Nook what I wanted. Nook was very happy that I actually got my new loan, and my loan paid up. It was pretty exciting. Well, I had to tell him that I wanted to expand. It was a great thing. Expanding the house is probably the best thing out there. Well, I had to tell him I want my light blue roof again, which is probably the goodest thing you ever get to see of. Hopefully it would be so well enough. For the most part, by the way. April 17th, 2024. A snooty relationship. Snooties, huh? Definitely two of them. Raiding on the same area. Living on the same acre was probably the best idea. Well, I had to examine myself quietly. I had to wait till something good happens. And it did happen. Opal and Mori got engaged. They started saying that they got proposed to one another, and it was really confirmed that Opal and Mori are lesbians. The first lesbians I ever had to the Pride Month community in April. Well, I meant the relationship with Mallory and Opal really needs to have some fanfiction. I hope this doesn't even happen because fanfiction really needs to occur sometime, but having fanfiction in this house really does mean something. Well, it does mean I had to buy my own stuff anyway for $1,000 for Mallory. I couldn't even help but wonder, is Mallory supposed to be gay or having a relationship? Well, we'll find out. Later that evening, I decided to go ahead and try to make my own house really spiffy again, because my house got expanded again, all because I had to go ahead and just say yes to the, well, expanding it. I couldn't even decide to at least go ahead and try to put the music in the radio, even though the radio doesn't even move if there's music in it, which is pretty weird because why would you even expect moving a radio such a time like this? I moved all my stuff around, including my doll. Yoch is basically a blow-up doll, by the way, and I started moving the furniture around, including the orange chairs, the melon chairs, and even this thing that I think that Mr. Gulliver gave me, from America at least. I decided to get the gyroids taken care of too. Even though gyroids didn't even match, I decided to put two of them, the same ones, at the outside of the day I was supposed to mention, like the first one I got after digging it. and it was so great. So I danced to it just to make sure I was happy, and it ended off the day with a big smile on my face. April 18th, 2024, Rain Around Rosie. It was finally time to see my favorite cat appear in my town right after Mitzi. From Season 1, perhaps. Season 2 actually had the cutest little kitty I ever even seen in my entire life, named Rosie. And I had a crush on her. Just so you know. For your information, that would never be the case. With my company just leaving the house, Poncho decided to have a discussion with me. I was really excited to see my boyfriend. At least, not on purpose. Even if I could just say no to it, I can still have a good time together. But I'm so happy. He'd actually proposed for me, and I was so happy that he would do that. Oh, Poncho, you know I really would fall in love with a bear like you. At least you will soon have a relationship with Pearl. You can still be a great friendship with me. Don't cheat on me, okay? But Poncho wouldn't just say no to me. He was gonna be my best friend in the entire world. With all his happiness and joy he was all filled in. Oh, Poncho, someday we'll rule this world together. We will actually have a great relationship with one another if we don't just fall off first. Oh, if only there was something I can even do to say no to everything, but... Poncho, I love you. Well, time to go ahead and check my house and... Poncho! April 19th, 2024. The GOAT. Or as I like to call it, the greatest of all time, because that's what the GOAT actually stands for. Because we got Chevry, one of the cutest little goats ever. Wow. Never even expect cute little Chevry to even show up in my town. Oh boy. This is starting to get into a sudden relationship. We have friends around. Chevry, Rosie, Poncho, you name it. Now this is starting to make a lot of sense. Oh, and don't forget Bob too. My actual boy, Bob. Well, I hope that Chevry doesn't move out. If she did, I'll be sad. Uh-oh. Looks like Rosie's here. Is she jealous? Oh. You're trying to sneak into me, huh? Boy. Well, Sherry really does have a lot of points. Even if she would have married me, she got really angry if she had a relationship with me having a relationship. It's just weird. Well, this is it. April 20th, 2024, Tug of War. Gracie just came here, and I was really happy to see her. But the one thing problem with this is that Gracie is actually a boy. You wouldn't even believe this in the Japanese version of Gracie, except when I saw Pearl sneaking in. Pearl, what are you doing? I can see you in the corner. You better not sneak in and past me. You better not sneak in and past me when I'm talking here. Good. No interruptions. As I was saying, Gracie had her car dirty. I mean, his car dirty, and he decided to put me into charge of cleaning it. Well, I had to do it anyway because I hope Pearl doesn't find out again. Pearl, get out of the way! I'm trying to do my car duties right here. Can you tell? You better not be sneaking past it again because you're probably gonna be sneaking by my car. Get out of the way! Gracie, did you even see Pearl sneaking into that place? I didn't even want to see her. Can't you see I'm really busy minding our own business? How is she even eavesdropping on us again? Wow, she must be spying on us because she's sus. I mean, suspicious. Pearl, next time you're gonna sneak by, do not. Otherwise, you're gonna be so grounded. You probably thought it was funny, isn't it? Well, I had no other choice. But she's definitely not gonna take my boy from me. We are suddenly becoming rivals at this point because Pearl and I really are starting to fight over the relationship between Poncho. Oh boy. Seemed like Pearl's gonna start becoming the threat for me because the way she's treating me like garbage. How was she even supposed to be Poncho's relationship with Pearl anyway? The war started to come in. At most of the points I actually balled in, but today is the great day for Tug of War, I said, as we actually tried to jump in and see what the Tug of War is like. Wow, it's starting now. Let's listen. Let's get this all started. Cheer on, Chow. Well, time's up. Seems like nobody won the competition, but it was worth a shot. I have to find out who won, by the way. With this competition going around, who is gonna win the competition anyway? Was it the purple team? Or was it the Jocks? Well, I had to find out right away. I had to talk to Goose right away, so he actually wanted to tell me what he actually won. And it turns out, he is definitely the winner. Really shocked to even see him become the winner of the Tug of War competition, and he actually won first place. I'm very proud of you, Goose. That Jock Goose really sure makes me a kick in, because he's the #1 hero of the game. I love Goose, man. That's probably the best chicken I ever met. Hashtag Gooseman for president, because the chicken deserves the most jock he ever did. Especially when I actually wrote this off screen. Just wanted you to take a look at. Extra, extra, Gooseman! I love Gooseman! Take it, friends! Well, it's just about to wrap it up with the next day of delicious, good meals, and actually buying myself a new melon chair. The melon chairs are basically gonna be great, and even an orange umbrella too, just in case if I really think there's gonna be rain outside. Well, it just about happens to be the best thing to go shut down all this stuff, or even buy a new axe. That's why I'm gonna shut down the wires by cutting the branches with an axe. I mean, what kind of crumb am I even selling here for total shrimps like me? No shrimp like me would ever even sell with those shrimps like that. It's basically all that crappy old shrimp I ever tried. Oh, those shrimps. Didn't say no to that. I guess it's about time to wrap up this day. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next week, which is week 3, and I'll see what kind of more stuff we get to see in around April. All the melon chairs and all the orange chairs are my gimmicks. Thank you all for watching, and I'll sit down on this chair and think about whatever I did. Thank you all for watching. This is Driflooney, signing out for the diaries. Have a wonderful day, and bye. Closing down the diaries for this week. Enjoy the day. See you later.
Quick, quick, me, na, me.